And just when you thought things couldn't get any more dramatic, a brand new witness took the stand today, Keri Morgan. And she's yet another woman who says Diddy beat her up too. I'll get to the part where she says exactly what happened to her and why she says Sean Combs did it. That's coming in just a second. But she was Cassie's best friend until she said Diddy and his abuse of Cassie came between Cassie and her. Her testimony was absolutely chilling. But to understand just how tense this day really got, we got to go back to the beginning. Because when Diddy strolled into that courtroom in his signature tan sweater, white shirt, and sand-colored pants, nobody could have guessed how much mud was about to come his way when Don Richard started answering questions. That said, Diddy's multi-million-dollar lawyers did their fair share of muddying up Don Richard, too, and her reputation. And I'm going to get to that in a minute as well, because that was pretty uncomfortable, too. And not only that, but the Department of Justice released a series of photos that are really jarring. They were marked into evidence when they were shown to the jury, but now the public, that's you and me, we're getting a look at them too. There were 8 photos in all, showing Cassie in the aftermath of what she says were brutal beatings by Diddy. We're talking bruises on her thigh, bruises on her back, a deep gash over her eyebrow, swollen lips, black eyes. 3 of the images are selfies taken inside an Uber. Cassie's wearing oversized dark sunglasses and trying to hide her face. And then there's a stark picture of a knife, a large chef's knife that's just lodged into the handle of an apartment door to make the lock more secure. According to Cassie, she used that knife in 2018 to protect herself against Sean Combs. Last week, she testified that Diddy started showing up unannounced at her apartment. And in her words, quote, "I was getting a lot of unannounced visits from Sean. I was trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Lock it, and I had a weapon." And finally, the hotel room. These next photos were taken in September of 2024 inside Diddy's suite at the Park Hyatt Hotel in Manhattan. They were taken on the day that Sean Combs was arrested. And they show all of the personal effects that Diddy had in his hotel room with him, like stacks of cash, bottles of baby oil, and personal lubricant, pill bottles, and bags of pink powder, which prosecutors allege were the same drugs used for the so-called freak-offs.